Well, tonight, KPRC2 investigates what exactly is in the ground. That is exactly what environmental investigators are attempting to determine at the Union Pacific Rail Yard just to the northeast of downtown Houston.
It was just a few weeks ago that KPRC2 investigator Mario Diaz provided a deep dive into the notorious cancer cluster site in 5th Ward and Kashmir Garden. He is back there tonight, and Mario, a new round of testing is now underway.
That's right, Keith, and this is the search for contamination tied to creosote. Got to keep in mind that creosote is a chemical-like substance that's been used to treat and preserve wood here in the past at this site. According to experts, it looks a lot like tar, and people in this area, thousands, believe it is why they or their loved ones are fighting cancer, with many of these cases proven to be deadly.
What I saw was a hot fudge, petroleum oozing out of the sides of this 5-foot hole. It smelled like petroleum, and it looked really bad.
Attorney Jason Gibson speaking with KPRC2 Investigates regarding the new search for further contamination taking place on the southwest side of the Union Pacific Rail Yard in the communities of the 5th Ward and Kashmir Gardens. Construction crews have been on the site for over 2 weeks. Sky 2 capturing these exclusive images earlier today. Gibson says Union Pacific had no choice but to dig for more.
TCEQ has required Union Pacific to get out there and do some additional testing.
TCEQ is the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality, our state's equivalent of the U.S. government's Environmental Protection Agency. It was just last month that KPRC2 Investigates revealed a 1993 EPA report listing a section on environmental and human targets at the site, as well as contamination from years earlier.
They capped it and then thought that would be the end of it, but it's not. It's migrated. And so what they're going out to do now is to see how far it's migrated and to chase it around and see exactly what it's been doing over the years.
How much oversight is the EPA providing on this?
They're there and they're taking their own samples. They want to know how much of the toxic contaminants are still out there. And yes, they are providing oversight.
Union Pacific, in a statement, tells me the purpose of the soil excavation is to eliminate the potential for future contamination to seep through concrete cracks that they say are on this site. Now, coming up at 6 o'clock, we're going to introduce you to a young father. He's the parent of 2 little ones. He expressed to me his concerns for his and his family for living in this area, just a few blocks from where I stand, with this in his backyard. Live in the 5th Ward, Mario Diaz, KPRC2 Investigates.